pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the change in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy KingMarcell, and I'm back with another video. I hope everybody been having a good day. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video over here. So we are about to stick on this Drake issue, this Drake drama that's going on, because I literally want these weird people up out of the game for real. All of this craziness that's been going on even behind the music industry, because it goes deeper than hip-hop, it goes deeper than politics and all of that. It's literally the highest form of business in the world, and people don't even know about it, and it's human trafficking. And I feel like all of this stuff is shining a light on that issue, and a lot of people ain't putting those connections together yet, or don't want to. So you know what I'm saying, here on this channel we gonna make sure we expose it all. But the video we checking out today is Metro Boomin expose Drake hypocrisy. So again, make sure you guys like up and hit the comment section, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here.
One of the most bizarre things that's been going on this 20v1 beef, war, whatever you want to call it, obviously I mean war metaphorically in the music sense and somewhat business sense, is this whole cease and desist thing. That's the first time where we got any type of confirmation or reasoning for Rick Ross as to why he would be so upset at Drake for who knows what reason, because as I pointed out earlier, Ross wasn't even upset with Drake when he was embarrassing Meek Mill in their beef.
Exactly.
And Meek Mill, musically, in his music career, he was signed to Maybach Music, and he was the #1 guy on there. So he was Ross's
That's
moneymaker,
another point that I've been peeping. Like, a lot of people ain't been like putting together either, is that Meek Mill is going through all of this stuff with Diddy, but he was signed to Ross. So what was Ross doing? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are saying that Ross is about to be implemented in the stuff with Diddy as well, even as far as his own baby mama. So what is going on? Like, what was me doing with Rick Ross is what I'm getting at. Like, fuck.
Tanking. It was not good for him. The look was not good
And
for him.
It's like he pimped off Meek Mill to fucking what you call it, to Diddy. That shit weird.
And Ross stayed out of it, and he worked with Drake after that. So if hitting Ross's bottom line through that beef didn't get Ross to at least distance himself from Drake, it had to be something big or something snaky that would have him turn his back. We got some sort of reasoning. I don't think it's the complete reasoning, when Ross said that in his song Champagne Poetry that Drake sent a cease and desist to a song that was supposed to release with French Montana on French Montana's album. They're close. Ross, French Montana, Drake, they're pretty cool. Drake has given French Montana a couple of features, big features. So it makes sense, but I don't know if Rick Ross would be that angry at Drake over some business that he had with French Montana. I don't know if they're that close. I feel like you'd have to be like brothers with somebody to get that upset with someone else having some business issue with them. But this whole thing started with like the cease and desist. And Drake rapped in the song, was it Family Matters? One of the songs. He says cease and desist is for hoes. I'm pretty sure it was in Family Matters. It was the one in the music video. Kendrick Lamar comes out.
What was that? Look for a line.
And posts this email where he says the following: I'm lame, but the first week after Like That, you tried to block it at radio. I've been
and then that was the thing too with Drake.
Hello, Vogue.
He tried to make it seem like he didn't do that shit. Like,
hour in the morning.
He was literally like
on this email
acting like a whole ass nigga. He even said it in that song. Was it? Which one was it? It was in one of those songs that said that a cease and desist, that's for some hoe niggas. But you did it, nigga, twice apparently. Like, what we talking about?
For a month now, but was just sparing you.
But he know how they able to you know what I'm saying, switch, control the narrative in the media. That's all that is. And it's like, nigga, nah, nigga, we on the internet.
You ain't like that record?
What you talking about?
I put this out. People didn't believe me. They were like, oh, what's the source? Is this real? The source is trust me, bro. And it ended up obviously being confirmed. I knew it was real. And it was sent to Epic Records, and they replied, and they said, hey, per our conversation last week, we are not granting radio rights for Like That. Epic does not have the right to release this song at radio. Thanks for understanding and cooperation. Vice President, Business and Legal Affairs for Republic. So this album, We Don't Trust You, it was released jointly by Future and Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin is with Universal Republic. Republic is under Universal. Drake was signed to Republic for a very, very long time. I'm not sure if he's still with Republic, but I know he's with Universal, which is the parent company to Republic. Let me just check push-ups real quick to see.
And then they tried to block it. Why? Because they own it all.
Drake is still with Republic under UMG. So Drake is licensing with Republic. It's not the same deal, I don't think, as it was before. But he's with Republic. And it's also Future who's with Epic, which is Sony. So this is jointly Epic and Sony. Interestingly enough, Academics gave some sort of explanation, which gives a little bit more clarity, but I don't know if that's the reasoning. So he was saying that there were a couple of songs that they were pushing as the initial hits, so to speak, like where the budget was going to go, the marketing budget. And he was saying Type Shit with Travis Scott was one of them, which makes sense. Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, Future, Metro Boomin, that's a stacked feature list, song list. And all four of those guys, they even got a music video produced for it, so they put a budget behind that. Yeah. They're likely going to push that instead. Didn't end up really going that crazy. I mean, people like the song, but it didn't end up going like that.
Yeah, they wanted that to be the single, but Like That took flight. So maybe they just pushed the whole budget
onto that one song. And there was also, I think it was, no, this was We Still Don't Trust You. There was another song, I think, that they had a music video for on that same project. I think it was the one with The Weeknd, yeah. Future, Metro, and The Weeknd. Yeah. It was Young Metro. They probably put a little bit of a budget behind that. And that one didn't end up going too crazy. But the song, or the single, that ended up just blowing it out of the water organically was Like That, where Kendrick Lamar came out. And it makes sense that maybe they didn't anticipate this being the hit because they didn't have a music video for it. Or maybe Kendrick Lamar didn't want to show up for a music video. Who knows? But regardless if they had a budget for this or not, it clearly says and is responded to by Metro Boomin, where he says this was a week after Like That dropped. So the release date for Like That was March 26th. These emails were sent April 1st. So what I'm going to guess, this is an educated guess based on the information we received, is about a week later, they were like, yo, Like That is going crazy. Let's throw some money behind this. Let's put it on radio. And I think Sony, Epic, was down. They were like, okay, we'll throw some money behind this. Right. Because things change all the time. Like, obviously there's a set budget, but if you spend the budget and another record is going crazy, they're going to add fuel to the fire. Why would they not? They've always done this. Like, for example, Kodak Black, he didn't really have a budget for when he put out Super Gremlin or the project that was on, but that song started to go organically, and they're like, okay, we're going to put this on radio. We're going to start getting it spins. We're going to start spreading it everywhere. That's why I don't buy the whole explanation of that being the reasoning, like, oh, no, Drake didn't get it stopped. I think he probably did get it stopped because it wasn't Epic and Republic that agreed. It was from the emails you could tell that Epic Records was trying to get
Records, and then they all work together because
pretty much saying like, hey, we have to be in agreement. Epic and people. Republic.
But that's what I'm saying. Project. Everybody want to dodge that. They want to dodge who really owning this shit. And that these people who own these separate companies, they all come together for family dinners and shit. Like, and when they praise and Satan and shit. Like, come on, we gotta get the fuck up out of here, and we gotta speak on that aspect of what's going on. Cause then if we gonna stay in this neutral gray area that don't exist, this shit is finna continue to happen. And I think y'all don't want it to continue to happen, right? So can we please say who it is and like try to get them out the way so that we can stop feeling scared to be able to say who the fuck is doing some fucked up shit so that we can get along as a fucking society. But no, it's like people feel like they spot gonna be tested, and only when they spot is tested, they feel like they're not gonna be on top no more. And it's like you're not. Wasn't supposed to be there. It was never supposed to happen. It was through manipulation and deceit. And you're using manipulation and deceit to keep it and thinking it's going to work, and it is not.
If one doesn't agree, then it can't really go to radio. So I think that Epic was asking, hey, can we put this on radio? Maybe they were down to supply the budget for it or whatever. And then Republic says no. Why would Republic say no? If the record's already doing well, the only reason not to do that would be that maybe they asked Republic for a budget, but they didn't even ask about that. They just said we're not granting radio rights. They didn't say we're not approving a radio budget. They didn't say we're not approving.
They said we're not letting it go on at all.
We are not granting radio rights, and you do not have the right to release this song at radio. So we can assume, we can hypothesize.
And then people will be like, how could the fuck could they say that when y'all find out about the radio industry, right? The radio was here before the TV. And who actually runs the radio industry? The radio industry, the whole thing is ran by the military, ran by the Navy. And the Navy loyalty isn't here to the United States, it's to the Pope. And I'm saying shit that's gonna fuck around and get me in trouble. But hey, motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers gotta stand on that shit, man. The United States Navy, if y'all look into it and do your research and due diligence, you will understand they really don't have no loyalty to the United States. And that most of the secret underground bases like Area 51 and other secret military bases, those are ran by the Navy. And they aren't supposed to be because the Navy is supposed to be on sea, not land. Food for thought.
Guess that Epic was down to front whatever budget it was to push like that because they saw how well it was doing. And what reason would there be for Republic to not allow them to do that? It's basically like, hey, we'll push this song that we're jointly releasing. We want it to be on radio. We all make money off of this. The only way would be if a massive player at Republic, and the massive players at Republic are like Ariana Grande.
Yep. What Drake baby daddy who running everything.
8 Soup, I love you. The mattress cover has changed my life, and here's why. I adjust my temperature.
Taylor Swift, Drake, and like Nicki Minaj. Obviously, 3 of these have nothing to do with this.
Exactly.
So Drake came up to Republic and was like, hey, this song, we want to kill it. We don't want it to go up. Radio will have it going crazy. This song's still going crazy regardless.
It's going crazy regardless.
Still. Alongside what seems to be Not Like Us at this point in time. So if Drake says, hey, don't let this fly, I'm pretty sure they're willing to abide by that. Now, to what level, I don't know, but I definitely think Drake pulled the move here to try and quell this record. Which, am I mad at? No, I'm kind of indifferent to it. Do I like that he did that? No, because I like Future, I like Metro Boomin, I like Kendrick Lamar, I like Drake. I want to see songs succeed to the fullest extent. And them being stifled by games like this, I don't like it as a listener. Now, if I'm on Drake's team, I love this. Hey, yo, get this shut down. We don't want you looking crazy. So this is just from my perspective, someone that's not on Drake's team and just not on any of these people's team, just a listener. Even if a Drake song was getting blocked, I'd be like, yo, come on, let him rock. Although people are saying they don't trust Metro Boomin as much, which is kind of crazy. He's like, we don't trust you. But Metro Boomin doesn't seem to have outright lied about anything. Now, he did really, really push, I think, too hard.
There's a lot of shit coming out about Metro, too, about this pedophile shit, too, over the last couple of days, too, that I didn't know about, that we are going to do a dive in as well.
Oh, Drake likes kids thing, when people were stepping on Drake, and it kind of bit Metro Boomin back quite terribly. Yeah. But he was just throwing fuel on the fire. When he said he was hacked, I genuinely believe that he was hacked. He showed a ton of proof. He showed a ton of screenshots, someone trying to get free clothes, this and that. Although the tweets did sound like Metro Boomin, especially how Metro Boomin's been tweeting the past week, where he's feeling like he's taking some victory laps. It's never really over. Drake doesn't seem like the type of person to forget. So I'm inclined to believe this, and I don't think this email is going to be faked. If the email was faked, I think some representative would have spoke out against it.
Exactly. And none did because it's real.
Everyone ended up winning in the end. This song still ended up going up. Pretty sure it's on radio now, or it's been on radio for past month and will continue to be at radio. But the fact that Drake is kind of throwing, cease and desist for hoes, when French Montana has really set this one out. Quite diplomatic.
Yeah,
a lot of people have sat this one out and not said a peep.
Nothing.
Interviewers, y'all better ask them about this beef when it comes time for them to do some sort of press run. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Hey, yeah, y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about all of this stuff coming out about Drake, Lucian Grange, you know what I'm saying? The whole industry, not even just the industry, but just this topic of the trafficking that's going on that has to stop. And then it looks like, man, a lot of shit is being done. Low key, a lot of stuff is starting to be done. So make sure you guys comment up. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button as well, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. That being said, KingMarcell out. Peace.
When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the chains in my mind.